How's everyone doing? Oh, bonjour, Amélie. How are you? It's lovely to you to join me. So, this week's Digital Dots Live is taking on a different format. Happy New Year to you too as well. So what we're going to be doing today, whilst I'll explain this whilst everyone's joining me, is we're going to be looking at my YouTube channel and the comments and questions that you've been asking me. I'm going to go through them and I'm going to try and answer as many as possible. So if you have a question, drop it down below the video where you're watching and let me know what that question is. So this is episode 10. Can't believe I've done 10 episodes of Digital Dots Live already. It's amazing. It's my weekly show. So if you have any questions or you want to be a guest on my show, let me know and I will get you booked in and we can have a discussion about you coming on the show with me and we can talk about what it is that you do, some of the stumbling blocks that you might come up against and things that I can help you overcome and all those sorts of things. So do let me know if that's something that you fancy doing, coming on the show, talking to me about your live streaming journey or your digital journey and how or what you would like to achieve in 2022. Oh, Amelie, thank you. So nice for you to say that I'm amazing. I'm going to put that on the screen. I'm amazing. It's so lovely that you do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is I realised that when I was looking through my YouTube channel over the Christmas period, I hadn't really done a lot of videos over Christmas and into the beginning of January. But what I wanted to do is try to address a lot of the questions that I get asked on my YouTube channel. Some videos I've got hundreds of questions. Some of them are comments, some of them are questions. So I thought, actually, why not? Let's do a few episodes of the Digital Dots Live where we actually go into those comments and actually help you to, find out what the answers are. So Unique Crochet Accessories Handmade says hello. Hello to you too. Thanks for joining me there on YouTube. So if you have any questions about using Facebook, whether it's Facebook groups, Facebook profile, Facebook business page, do let me know what they are. I'm going to concentrate on some of the questions that I've had so far, but I'm definitely open to answer any more questions that you might have. Now, obviously, if you're watching this live, I'd love to know where you're streaming in from because it helps me to know where my audience is. And also, if you're watching the replay, let me know where you've streamed in from. And, if you have any questions, then drop them in. If I can't answer them in this half-hour live, then I will definitely try to answer them in the comments below this video. Do follow me on YouTube if you are watching me on YouTube. And do please subscribe to my channel because it really helps me with my growth as well. Okay, so I'm going to put the first question up. This was put up by PC Warrior Gamer 223. How do I invite people who aren't my friends to my Facebook group? Now, this is a question that I get asked a lot, and it's one that frustrates people so much because Facebook doesn't explain things very well to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to my Facebook account, and I'm going to go into one of my groups, and then you can actually see what I'm talking about and how I can help you get around this. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. So let me just bring my screen up because I'm not organized today. And that's great because you know what? Live streaming is all about being live, being real and being simple. This is all about simplicity here. I'm not live streaming with lots and lots of tech. I'm live streaming with my Logitech webcam. I'm live streaming with a light. I've got my blue microphone in front of me. Got my iPad so I can see my comments off of LinkedIn, but actually I'm using a live streaming tool today where I can see all the comments coming in. So if you do have any questions, I can just pop them back up onto the screen. As you can see, I've just put up H&S Unique. Maybe let me know what your name is so I don't have to call you H&S Unique. I can just call you by your name, which would be great. So the first question is, how do I invite people to my Facebook group who aren't my friends? So if you're not already in my Facebook group, here's my Facebook group. You can jump over and join it. It's called the Digital Marketing Lounge. I'd love for you to come into there as well. So how do you actually invite people who aren't your friends in your group? Well, there's a way of doing this. The first thing you've got to make sure is that you're not acting as yourself on your group. So as you can see on the screen here, I am acting as myself, because over here in this corner, I don't know if you can see that little pop up there, it says interact as your profile. I could try and get my little pen up, actually. Let's get my little pen up. You'll see up here in the corner that I've got this little pen that I can use. So if I use this, if I go like this, you can see this point. Now that's me as myself. So that's me as a person, as a profile. Now, when I click to invite people, just going to go so that I can move my mouse. So if I go to invite people here by clicking this invite button, oh, I have to do this. Hang on. Let's just clear that, and should be able to just use my mouse with this. Let me just close this down for a second. Okay, so if I want to click invite, what it's going to do, as you can see from the screen, is it's going to bring in, my friends. It says invite friends to your group. So I might not want to connect with everybody on Facebook and make them my friend. I might want to just invite them to my group without them having to be my friend. Okay, so to do that, what you need to do is, the first thing you need to do is go into your group and join it as your Facebook business page. So is everybody following me on that? So you have to join it as your Facebook business page in order for you to do that. Oh, hi, Shannon. Great. So what you do to join your Facebook business page is you go into your Facebook business page and you join your group. Now, there's two ways of doing that. The first way is to go into your Facebook group and come down to the group settings. And then down the bottom here, there'll be a link to link your page to your group. So let's just go down and see if I can see that. So you see here, it says linked pages. So let me just get my little pencil back up. Down here, it says linked pages. So what that means is that I've linked my page to the group and I am able to act as my page. So to do that, you click the pencil and it will bring up your page. So here's my page. This is my Facebook business page, and it's saying that I'm already linked. So if you've got a page and you haven't linked it, you can just click the link button like here and you'd be able to link it. What that enables me to do on my group is it enables me to interact as my page. Now, when you interact in your group as your page, it changes the way you can work inside your group. So as you can see here, it's all changed here. What I can do is I can see pages now. All these are pages that have joined my group. Okay. And when I click the invite button, I'm now inviting fans to my group. So what I'm doing is I'm inviting people, the pages and the people that have liked my Facebook business page to the group. So I can do that as well. You can automatically select that every time somebody likes your page, they would get an invite to your group. So you could do that if you wanted to. If I did that, what it's going to do is it's going to say, do you want to send automatic invitations to this group? Your followers will start receiving invitations to join the Digital Marketing Lounge. You won't be able to select another group for the next 7 days. So you can choose where you want them to go. So if I wanted to do that, I could say, yes, let's just invite people automatically. And all those people that like my page from now on will actually get an invitation to join my group. But I can go through this list and invite all these people who have liked my page to actually join my group. Now, what happens if you don't have a Facebook business page and you've just got your group profile? How do you invite them then? Well, the easiest way is to come up here at the top and actually select the URL. So what you need to do is you need to come up here. I don't think it's going to let me do that. And select the URL. So you just highlight this by clicking on it, copying this link, and then going into, say, Messenger, or maybe into your email, or WhatsApp or text, and actually send that link to the person that you want to join. And what they will do then is that when you do that, you go ahead and add it to a new tab, and that will enable you to join. So if I add a new tab, put that in there like that, they'll click that link and they'll get sent straight to your group. And if they haven't joined, they can go ahead and click join. And that's as easy as it is. So that's answering question number 1, is how to invite people who aren't your friends. So there are 3 ways of doing that. The first way is to link your Facebook business page to your group, and therefore that will open up the option to invite people who have liked your page to your group. The second way is to automatically switch on inviting people who have liked your page to your group. And if you don't have a Facebook business page, all you need to do is copy the URL of your group and send that to the person you want to invite to your group, either in their WhatsApp, maybe in Facebook Messenger, in an email, in a text, anything like that that you can send, and you can then invite them to come to your group without a problem. So that's the first question that I've answered, how to invite people who aren't your friends on a group. So I hope that was useful for you and that you're finding that helpful. So the next question is a bit similar as well. My Facebook business page doesn't show beside the invite button like yours. Do you know why? So that's in a group. So let's go back to the group. And I'm going to change myself back to me. And my Facebook business page doesn't show up. So mine's not showing up either. Although what you can do is you can affiliate your group with somebody. So if I were to go back into my admin settings again, what you can do is you see here it says group affiliation. So when I do that, I've affiliated myself to the group. If I want to affiliate my page and I save that, what that's going to do is it's going to affiliate my Facebook business page to the group. So I'm going to just refresh the page. And that's possibly how you'll see that group affiliation. So if it wasn't me looking at my own group as an admin, I don't think I can see it as a non-person. No, I can't. I can only see it as me. If I was not an admin and you're looking at my group without being a member, you will see that it's affiliated to my page, and that's how you get it done. So just a quick reminder on that. How you do that is you come down to the group settings. You go down to the group affiliation. So just to remind you, in settings, you come down here where it says group affiliation, and you affiliate your group with your business page. And that's how you'll be able to actually show your Facebook business page next to your group. So I hope that helps answer that question, iStar US Canada. Okay, next question. How do you edit a live video in your group? I thought you weren't able to edit a live beyond clipping the beginning and the end. So that's from Sally Edgar. So let's have a little look at a video in my group and see what editing options we get now that we've been active for a while. So let's just switch this off. Let me just delete that writing and get rid of this a minute. So let's go to home and let's have a little look if I've got any videos. So let's go down and see if I can find a video. So there's a live video that I did recently in my kitchen. So if I click that, it's going to show that video. So let me just pause it. Now, in order to edit this video, what one needs to do, first of all, is come over to this corner here. And these 3 little dots are like the gateway to your editing suite. So these are what really help you to edit things inside your group, your Facebook business page. You'll find those little dots pop up all over social media, regardless of the platform that you're on. So we're going to go ahead and click those. So let's go ahead and click them. Let's just take that off. And it's going to say save video, edit video, turn on notifications, copy link, download video, transfer video, and delete video. I don't know where they want you to transfer it. Maybe we'll click that in a second and see where it goes. Let's see if I can find that. So let's go edit video. So edit video should allow you to do things. Now you saw that it didn't do anything then. So that's sometimes the problem inside Facebook. It does this error. You see how you're supposed to have that edit video? I'll do it again. Watch. It doesn't do it. So that can be a problem. Let me go to a different group and see if it's allowing me to do anything in a different group. So this is my paid membership group. So here's my live video. So let's just go down and see if I can find a video that's not. Okay, here's a video here. So let me see if I can do it in here. Click the three dots, click edit video. Again, so it's stalling. So normally you'd be able to go in and edit. So for this purpose on this live, Facebook is not playing along, so we're unable to answer that question. So we'll go back and maybe I'll try and do a separate video on that question when I get that to work. So don't forget, if you're watching me live, do let me know if you have any questions about Facebook groups, about editing your video, about Facebook business pages or your profile. Let me know if you've got anything in there. And if you're watching a replay, drop those questions in. I'm sure I'll be able to answer them for you either in the comments or I'll create another video. Okay. Here's another question: how to interact as your page in your group. So I sort of answered that in the first question, Awakening with Venus Creations, but we'll just run through that again, just so that you know. So the first thing you need to do in your group is to add your Facebook business page to your group. Now, I showed you one way of doing it. Let me show you another way of doing it, which is when you are on your Facebook business page and you add it into your page. So if I go to my page, and as you can see, I have a tab here called Group. So when I click that, I have my groups linked. Let me just lift this up a little bit so you can see it properly. I'll just check that you're with me. That's perfect. So here I've got my business page, and here I've got my groups. And as you can see, I have my two linked groups. I have my paid members group, and I have my free digital marketing lounge. So if you want to find out about my digital lab and tech school academy, do reach out to me. It's a monthly group where you have access to me 3 times a week to ask questions, and you also have access to 4 do-it-yourself courses, which are Facebook, Instagram, live streaming, and also ConvertKit, which is like your audience growth. So do let me know if you're interested in that. So how do you link a group? So the first thing you do is you have to link your group to your page, or you add your group the way I showed you at the beginning of this video. So to link a group, all you do is you go link group, and then it's going to bring all of your groups up, and you can go ahead and link any of the groups that you're admin of to your page. So once you've done that, the group is going to show up here. Okay. And that's how you manage to link your groups. So once you've linked your group, when you go into your group, you'll then be able to act as your business page. So once you've added your Facebook business page as an admin to your group, you will then be able to interact between the two. See, that's my profile and that's my group. And when you go into the admin area, so you go into the members, you can see that there I am as an admin as my page, and I'm also there as an admin as myself. So those are the 2 admins of my group. So by linking my Facebook business page to my group, it enables me to act as my group. So if you wanted to run your group solely as your business page, then all you'd need to do is make sure that you're interacting as your page and not as yourself. So that's how easy that is to do. Okay, so let's just see if I've got any other questions here. So the last question is from Tony Risks. How to add the group tab on your business page? Can you link it? So I've basically just showed you how to do that. However, if you don't see the group tab here, you may need to click this more button, and you may need to reorder your tab. So you can see at the bottom here, it says edit tab. So when I click edit tabs, what it's going to do is it shows you the tabs that we've got. Now I'm on a video page, as you can see here. So when you're on a video page, you don't control where the tabs go. However, if you're on another page, say like a service page, so if I go up here and I go to one of the other pages that I could be on, all of the other ones allow you to rearrange the tabs so that you can have the tab that you want there. So I know that Tony actually asked whether he could hide the group tab on his page. So all you would need to do for that is to go into your tabs and remove the group tab from here. So say like if I was in the services tab, I could actually just remove the group tab from the services tab, and then it wouldn't show up on my page. So I don't want to do that at the moment, but if you wanted to, you could just remove the tab down so that it doesn't show up on your page. So if we go back to your page, you could actually move this so it drops into this section, or you could switch it off altogether. It's entirely up to you. So you can decide that inside your page settings. So to find your page settings, if you don't want to go edit tabs here, you scroll down to the bottom and you go to settings, templates and tabs. And this is where you can then edit your template and switch on and off those tabs. Okay, perfect. So I've answered all of those questions. And we don't have any new questions, which is perfectly fine. So what I would suggest that you do, if you're watching the replay of this video, is that if you do have any questions about anything that I've covered in this video, then to put it on to the comments below so that you can actually, so that I can see the questions. And if you put a Q in front of your question, then that identifies the question amongst all the other comments. And that will enable me to then answer your questions if you have any as well. So that's really, really cool. So I've just gone through how to invite people to your Facebook group who aren't your friends on Facebook, how to have your Facebook business page manage your Facebook group, how to edit videos in your group, although Facebook wasn't playing game on that, so we couldn't open the editor for that because Facebook's got a little bit of a glitch and it wasn't allowing me in there. How to interact in your Facebook group as your business page. So if you don't want to act as yourself in your group and you just want to run your group solely as your page, then you can go ahead and do that as well. And if you wanted to have your group showing on your Facebook business page, you can do that by editing the tabs inside your page settings. So that's all of the questions that I've answered from some of the questions inside my YouTube channel. And as you can see here, if I just share my YouTube channel with you, I'll just show you, let me just take that off there so that I can find that window. So as you can see, if you leave a question underneath any of my videos, you can see that I have them here and I haven't responded to them. So now what I'm going to do with the questions that I've just pulled from the Facebook group videos is I'm going to come in here and tell all of the people that I've answered the questions for that I've answered their questions, and I'm going to give them the link to this video. So if you have any questions whatsoever that you'd like me to answer about anything to do with your digital marketing, whether it's your Facebook account, whether it's your Instagram account, whether it's your YouTube account, or whether it's when you connect those digital dots together and you need help, techie help with maybe email marketing or anything like that, then drop those questions below that video that you've found and I'll try my best to answer them as soon as I can. Don't forget that if you're interested in having access to me up to 3 times a week, where you can ask me questions and you can work through some marketing courses at your own pace, then do click the link below or around this video, which will give you access to the Digital Lab and Tech School Academy, where you can find out how you can become a monthly member and have access to all of those assets as well. Thanks for joining me today, and I want to say a big thanks to Amelie and to Shannon for hanging out and watching this live. And like I said before, don't forget I'll be back next Tuesday at 5:30 for the next episode of Digital Dots Live. And do catch me this Thursday at 6 p.m. where I'll be co-hosting a live with April Klingmeyer. Okay, I will see you soon. Bye for now.